What's up, dudes and dudes here? We are back in small. Luxion's here. Let's check him out. Excuse me if I seem a bit tired. It's because I'm about to go to bed. Shh. I wanted to also double check. Is this guy actually selling some new stuff? Yes, he is. I'll make videos that'll highlight all of this stuff. I guess it doesn't really look that exciting, although this does look hilarious. Doggos, give me a pug out of there, please. Okay, Luxion's inventory is, ooh, yeah, not a bad one, actually. Not great, not bad. With all of the duping, let's be real, nothing is good anymore. So there's the Rainbow Balloon ally, which I think is an old event ally, if I recall. I missed my red 99 friends. Where you at? Where is it? There it is. Aha! I don't know why it has fire coming from the bottom of it. It would make more sense if the fire was going into the hot air balloon, because, you know, that's what hot air balloons do. But okay, whatever. And then there's the Warhorse, which the Warhorse is actually... I still remember when this was first added into the game, because I remember the way that I got mine is there was a dude that was... pay to win. Basically, the only way that you could get this back in the day, I don't know if it's changed, was it was a cash shop only item, and I wasn't spending money on Trove back then. So there was this dude that was buying stuff out of the cash shop specifically to sell it to other players. Overall, I don't really like this mount. It's a lot more plain than I remember, but it's been a few years since I looked at it. It's got some nice VFX though. And then the tiny T-Rex, this is kind of stupid, because when you think about it, this bad boy was actually a free mount. Back in the day, it was just one of the log in, get it for free. Yeah, I'm assuming that the price of all of these is going to be absolutely terrible. This one especially, just because, I mean, yeah, it was free. But it was a login item back when they used to do stuff like that. I really like this mount, actually. I think it's hilarious just because it's a tiny T-Rex. But then otherwise, let's also take a quick look at the Warhorse. I'm assuming because of all the duping and stuff, yeah, across the board, all these items are going to be dirt cheap, unfortunately. The damage is done, man. Like the servers are never going to recover from this, especially you guys on PlayStation. Holy crap, it's been really, really bad for you guys. So anyways, we got this little event ally. Whatever, cool. He looks kind of delicious, I guess. And then we've got the Gopher. Now this is a weird one. I honestly, like, I know it's from an event, but I honestly don't remember which one. 666. I mean, that makes sense because look at this thing. It's disgusting. Right. It looks kind of cool from this side, especially with all of the really nice color gradients and stuff. And then you look at it from this side and it's like, oh, bad. I don't know. It's just really strange. And I'm never a fan of these whole like combined like two sides of the same coin type of thing. It doesn't make sense to me, and it kind of looks stupid. It's also an elephant reskin, so it walks like an idiot. That's just because of the exoskeleton of the elephant mounts. And then there's the Luxion equipment style stash. So in the faces, weapons, hats, whatever, you see all these different categories. The Luxion style stash will unlock a random seasonal, event, pinata, or Luxion equipment style stash that you don't already own, which basically means that you get one mastery unless you get some of the pinata stuff, which is going to give you a bit more. 25 dragon coins for each individual empowered gem box. That kind of sucks. It's very, very expensive, very overpriced. Maybe if you absolutely really need empowered gems, then sure, but dragon coins are kind of more of a chore, and powered boxes are more so time gated, which I guess dragon coins technically are as well. But anyways, then there's also going to be the Golden Hoard Dragon Soul. Now, if we go to the badge section, you'll note that there are a bunch of different options, including this ally, which is really good for a starting class if you're a physical character, but you get a lot of mastery out of it, lots of different stats and so on and so forth. And of course, the different forms of Luxion himself. So we got the cookie cutter dragon, which is stupid. We got the one that flies, which is also stupid. And then we've got the maxed out dragon that is also, you guessed it, stupid. It shoots flux though on the ground, so this is how This is how it duplicates flux. I like how this idiot, sorry Nilo, he's saying, can you give me some flux? Bro, give me flux, okay? Because the economy is broken right now with the with all this crap. So, with all of that, Luxion, I'm sorry if I sounded harsh to him. With all of that said, let's talk about some of the other stuff that's been going on recently. More particularly, you know, it's been a while, or it feels like it's been a while since we ended up having one of these Luxion videos. And usually I try to have these kind of heart-to-heart moments at the end where I kind of share with you guys and gals like some stuff that's going on with me personally. So I did kind of already mention this a couple weeks back, but I've slowly been dialing in my new settings. I know that it might seem like I'm making it more of a big deal than it is. I basically just changed like one piece of my equipment, but it ultimately is the piece of equipment that affects my mic specifically. And you've probably heard throughout the videos me tweaking my settings and getting things all proper and tuned up. I'm pretty happy with where my mic is sounding right now. I know that it does sound a little bit more processed, but personally there's just something about it that I just enjoy. You know, without getting into too much of the technical aspect of it, I've been really experimenting with it, and I didn't realize that I guess my voice naturally is deeper than average. I don't know. So what I essentially end up doing is I lower the amount of the low end of my voice that gets through, and the reason why my voice sounds a lot more processed now is because I'm boosting the high end. So that's why when you hear me doing like puzz and tuzz and stuff, it gets enunciated a lot more. And I hope that it's not annoying to you guys. It's just for me personally, like, I don't know what it is. This just sounds really good to me. And so I've been slowly dialing that in, and with it comes a little bit of technical issues. Basically, because the new audio setup that I have is kind of different, there's this issue that I have with a lot of my setup where certain things don't match up with the audio. And I'm not talking about volume or anything, I'm talking about speeds. So what I've been having to really struggle with trying to dial in is getting it so that my face cam is synced up with my mic, and more importantly, getting so that the game screen is synced up with my mic. But then I also have to tweak the game audio to be synced up with everything as well. And all of them are on all these different time sections, and it's really annoying. It's a lot of like guesswork, and just record a little bit and then just find out like a little bit after in editing that something's wrong or whatever. Anyways, aside from all of that, you guys have probably noticed the games that I've been playing on the channel and stuff. I want to say, I know that a lot of you guys are still here just for the Trove videos. I fully acknowledge that. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with doing Trove for a living, but so help me, I have been killing it with all the other playthroughs that I've been doing lately. You guys might not have noticed, because I know most of you don't really even bother checking out the other videos, or more importantly, you don't get notifications for them. But I'd recommend that you check them out. I know that it's not going to end up being everyone's cup of tea, especially when you consider the huge difference between what Trove's gameplay is versus me playing these other games that are more so games that I enjoy, but they're not really like Trove, which is weird because I still love Trove. But anyways, for whatever reason, I just kind of really got super inspired to reevaluate and kind of change things with the channel to, you know, go alongside me changing my audio setup. So like, just to say, for example, I changed a little bit of my audio setup. I took the opportunity to clean up all of my computer wires and kind of just get rid of some stuff that was on my desk and move some technology around. But then I also took the opportunity to start experimenting with different things on the channel. So one of the big things that I've been doing lately is I will do a private live stream where it's basically a completely unedited video that I then make available to members afterwards. And then I chop down like crazy the playthrough videos that we've been doing. So there is going to end up being another video today as well. But the main reason that I'm mentioning all of this is because you might have noticed some inconsistencies. And a lot of that is because there is a lot of videos right now on the channel that I have stockpiled, but for whatever reason, like I don't have thumbnails or I didn't update the description and stuff. And so that's why I have those available for members. But rest assured, I am going to make them public eventually. And once all of those videos that are in my backlog end up actually going up on the channel, it means that, you know, things will slowly kind of become a lot more uniform, instead of fluctuating between my audio setup levels or whether I'm making mega cuts and stuff like that. Anyways, just letting you guys know some of the behind the scenes to what's going on with the channel, and just saying that I'm actually really enjoying like YouTube right now, like as my job. More particularly, I've been really enjoying editing. And that's saying something, because if there's one thing that I've never enjoyed about YouTube, it's the editing side of things. Because usually I can get really critical about it, and I either overdo it to the point of exhaustion where it becomes something that is just unobtainable, and so then I regress and go in the complete opposite direction of 100% live streamed, or, you know, just unedited footage. Now, the main reason that I'm bringing this up, and excuse me, this rant is coming to a close soon, is because I don't really know if I want to approach certain games in that way. Like, the Elden Ring DLC is coming out next month, and I'm super pumped for that. But it's one of those things where I'm probably going to end up streaming it for like hours and hours and hours. And I don't know if I want to try and cut that down to a shorter video. So we'll see whether or not I do that, or if it's just going to end up being a traditional live stream Let's Play. Ghost of Tsushima comes out in like a week on PC, and I'm kind of hoping that I can do like a full playthrough of that again on PC, and that I'll probably end up making a lot of cuts on, just because you guys already could have seen me play it on PS4 back in the day. But anyways, I'm rambling, probably because I'm tired. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Smash like, sub for more. Click on the video on the top right if you want to see more of my content. That's what YouTube thinks you'd be interested in. Or you can click that video right up there, which is just going to be my most recent upload.